So also guys, as you guys can see, we are here for part 2, and that's right guys, I did transfer the entire of part 1 into a new world, just for those of you who are wondering. So this is where you're supposed to build it in your modern city, and that will make sense if you are already subscribed to me and you already know exactly what this means. So what we need to do is we are going to, since we've already done like this white structure and stuff, what we need to do is I think we're going to just do the easiest part now. So what we're going to do is we're going to get ourselves this cyan pillar. We're just going to finish up the cyan pillar. So what we're going to do is we're going to, let's see how we're going to do this to make this easy for you guys. So what we're going to do guys is we're going to go underneath here, just go underneath here, and then on this block here, so pretty much like if you were to destroy this, is pretty much what I want to do. Well, what you have to do is just build up the pillar as if it were going through this, and in order to do that, what you guys want to do is just want to come to the inside of this part here. So like the inside part is here, and if you were to just destroy a couple of blocks, you can see that this one is the edge block. So then what you want to do is just want to bring this all the way up like so, bring that all the way up, and then what you want to do is once you brought that all the way up, you can just destroy these blocks and then just place a cyan wall block there, and then just replace the quartz and come back around, and then you'll see where the edge block is. So if you didn't know where the edge block was already, you can just come to the top now, and then as you guys can see, it's 1 2 3 4 across, and then 1 2 3 3 from here. So it's 1 2 3 4, and then 1 2 3, and then 1 2 3, and then 1 2 4. So you guys can just screenshot this and then just place the cyan wall block there, and then just begin by building up, because I think that's just a bit easier for those of you who don't understand. Then oh my gosh, so I just realized I didn't count because I already know the height, but you guys don't know. So what you want to do is you want to take this cyan wall block up to the same exact height as this. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's the same height. So that, as you guys can see, is not the same height. This is 2 blocks higher, but this is the same height. So yeah, it should be fairly obvious to see if it's the same height or not. I mean, I think I can do that, and then, or is it the same height? Is it? I think it's. I'm pretty sure it's the same height, but yeah, let's just check if it's the same height, just in case you guys don't believe me. So let's just do a quick check if it's the same height. Yeah, I knew it was the same height. So just make sure you go to the pillar as the same height. Then what you want to do is you just want to add an additional 10 blocks. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, and then once you've added the 10 blocks, what you want to do now is you want to count across by 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12, and then we have 13 14 15. So yeah, that makes sense. That is pretty much perfect. So you just want to count across from here 15 blocks all the way to here, all the way to this point here. Then on this point here, you just want to start building all the way up like so. And then once we start building up, we just want to make sure we make it as the same height as this pillar, which is 10 blocks higher than that pillar there. So then we just want to take this across like so. And then once we've done that, what we want to do is we want to, this is a really weird window design. What we're gonna have to do is just, have this weird window design, but let me just see something guys, because this is kind of weird. Should it be a bit skinnier, or no, it's fine. Okay, so what we're going to do now guys is we're going to build up by an additional of 3 blocks. So from here is already 1, so we're going to add 2 like so, so that the bottom layer has the sort of, I don't know how to explain it, but just build up by 2 blocks like so. Just keep building up by 2, and then we're going to start building windows like so. Build it by 2 blocks. So now that we've got this, what you guys want to do, you can use whatever you want, but in the original design, what they did use ice. So for the sake of the tutorial, I think I'm just going to use, I don't know if I want to use ice because I don't think it looks the best, but I'm just going to use it for the sake of the tutorial. So what we're going to do is basically it's windows, and the way how we add these windows is we count from here, and then we go 1 2 3 1 2 3, and then the 4th one we just place up a pillar. Just place up a pillar to the top, and then I'm going to do that again. Count from here 1 2 3, and then place pillars to the top, and then I'm going to do it again. So we're going to do 1 2 3 and then a pillar to the top like so, which is fairly simple. So now that we've done this, all we need to do is we need to fill in this last pillar here. So just fill in this last pillar like so, and that should be fine. And once we fill in, okay, let's fill in this. So once we filled in this like so, we just need to input the windows now. So the windows is going to be very easy to input. So we just want to leave, we just want to count 2 blocks, then just place a row across like so. Gosh, my controller's messed up. Oh my gosh, my controller is so bad. So yeah, just count 2 blocks up, then place a row across, and then just place an additional row above, and then just count 2 blocks up again. And I do apologize because my controller is not the greatest. So as you guys can see, all we're doing is we have windows, but it's just like a 2 block gap between each of these. So we just want to make a 2 block, and then so basically it's 2 blocks. So basically it's just 2 cyan, then 2 spaces. So it's 2 cyan. You guys can see, and oh gosh, I don't know guys, for some reason my controller I can't really handle this really well. I don't know, but yeah, I just want to do that all the way until we get to the top. But before we do all of that guys, just make sure behind each window pane you build up some ice so that it looks like an actual window. I'm not sure if this is how they done it, but this is how I'm doing it. And yeah, you just want to just build across ice across the bottom like so, and then just build across ice so that it looks like there is ice in the window. And then oh wow, I didn't mean to destroy that. So once we've done that, this looks fine. There's going to be one more part after, no, 2 more parts after this I think. So as you guys can see, there's ice in the windows now, and that's all you want to do. Since there's not going to be any interior here, you could technically just build up like this just to make it easier for you, because I feel like that's just much easier. So yeah, you guys can just do that if you want, because it's just easier to do. Since either way I'm not going to have an interior for this build, but you could have one if you wanted. But yeah, just build up the ice, just filling in all of this area, because it's actually much easier. Or you could do it, you know, on each floor or whatever. It's completely up to you. So we're just going to build up this ice like so, and then we're going to drop that down, build up the ice again, and then we're going to build up the ice from down. So we just build the ice up from down, and that's something I forget to do, is build up then build down like that. So build up again, and then we're going to have to fill in the windows. So then build up and build down, and then we're going to have to build up as well like so. So that is what we have there. So now that we've got this, what we're going to do is we're just going to finish off the rest of this design. So it's a 2 block, and then we just do another 2 blocks on top, and another row across here like so. Then we leave a space for 2 blocks, then another 2 blocks up here like so, like so. Then we leave another 2 blocks, another 2 blocks up here, and then that one will just be 1 or whatever, because it doesn't matter, because we could just add an additional area if we wanted to. So yeah, and then that's how it will be. So I know it does look weird here, so if what you want to do, because this is the original design, but if you want to do, you can just add an additional, you know, bar, I guess you could say, just to account for this one window, because it looks kind of weird. So you can just add another window. So you can just destroy this, add the ice, put that there, put the ice behind it, and then add the sign wall, and then you know, you've got your final design. So yeah, I mean, you could do that if you wanted. So that's how you finish it. So as you guys can see, now we've got the windows, and ice should not be on the same sort of thing. It should be like an incline, so it should go inwards. So as you guys can see, that is that part, and that is the entire pillar, and we still need to do work on the pillar. Let's see how long I've gone now. Oh wow, only 9 minutes. It feels like such a longer time. So what we need to do now is we need to get ourselves doing the work with the gray pillar, in fact. But a quick note to what we should actually be doing. So in order for us to finish this blue cyan pillar, what you guys need to do is, you guys need to, you see where this ends, you guys just need to just make sure that the pillar covers that area. So you just want to take the pillar, the cyan pillar, all the way back to the edge here where we built it, and then just take this all the way back here like so, and then what you want to do is you just want to build up these sides. Just build up these sides. I'm not going to do it right now. I'm not going to do it on camera because it'll just take forever. But yeah, just build up these sides and just fill them up with cyan. And then for the roof up here, just fill it in with cyan. So it'll just be filled up with cyan. So yeah, just do that. And then what we're going to do now, guys, is we're going to add in the first part of the gray pillar. So what we want to do to be able to do that, we actually need to take this back here. We actually need to take this design here, this pillar back by an additional 5 blocks. So we're just going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're just going to build up each. We're going to build up each of these like so. Oh gosh, that is horrible. Why did I do that? Just build down like so. Like so. It should build up again. So we're just taking it out by 5 blocks just to have sort of an incline, because that's how the design works. I don't know why design works like that, but it just does. So then we just build down like so. And then now that we've got this, you know, additional 5 blocks, what we're going to do is we're going to start from here, and you can either use light gray wool or gray wool, but I think the best one to use is light gray wool, just because that's what's used in the original design. And then what you want to do is on this place here, what you guys want to do is you want to just build you just want to start by just placing a gray wool block here. Then what you want to do is place another one there, just place 2 there, and you just want to place a single block like in between it like that. So I don't think that was the best explanation of what you should do. So not on this one, on this one behind it. So not on this one behind it. So there shouldn't be anything here. You want to place 2, then leave 1, then leave 1, then place it, and place 2 like so. So it's 2 on that side, 2 on that side, then it's just 2 in the middle with a gap like so. And you can screenshot this, pause it if you didn't get it. And then all we have to do now, guys, is we have to just build this up, build this pillar all the way up, and we have to reach this height. And then once we've reached this height, we have to go above by 10 blocks. So we just want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then this is pretty much the end of the hard part, because the rest of the designs are pretty much easy, and there's not much to do apart from just fill in the rest of the design. So yeah, that's all we need to do. Well, it's not a lot. Next episode you'll see it's just going to be me filling in walls and sides, and so the first 2 parts are probably the hardest parts. And if you guys are struggling with this on console, I will come into your world, but so far no one's like ever messaged me saying I'm struggling with something, come and help me. So you guys seem to be fine with that. So all you have to do is just build these pillars all up to the same height like so, and we're just going to go down here again. I'm just going to build up by that height again. So yeah, so as you guys can see, there we have that. And then what we want to do, of course, here at the top, just add this like so. And then the design is kind of weird, to be honest. I'm not sure how it's done, but what you want to do is you want to add some ice pillars behind like so. Just add some pillars of ice behind these, just like we did there. Just add pillars of ice, and then I'm just going to do the same for here like so. Just add pillars of ice like so, add pillars of ice again like so, and then there we have it. So as you guys can see, there we have the pillars of ice and stuff. And if that wall was built up, it would look a lot better. So as you guys can see, this is how the skyscraper is looking. I mean, it does look like a weird office building, but I think it looks really cool, to be honest. But yeah, so this is how it looks right now. And then the original design does have some weird changes to it. So it has pretty much what it does have is it has this design where it goes there, and you can do either design which you feel looks best. So the original design is it goes like this. So I can't explain it. So it's so hard to explain. So what it does is it destroys a block here, and then it goes down by like here and here. So if you guys can't see, it's like a zigzag of patterns, if you guys understand what I mean. So it's just like a zigzag of weirdness basically. But yeah, I'll leave you guys to figure that out with whatever you want to do. But what I would say you can do is, if you want, you can just add some lines across and then just figure out, I guess, make it look like they've got windows or whatever. But yeah, I mean, you could do that if you wanted to. So I think we'll just do that for now. I mean, it doesn't matter whatever you want to do. If you want to leave it, just leave it, but you could just do whatever pattern you want. So let's just do the same as the other side, because the original design, I just don't like it too much. It's just too weird. But yeah, so we've got that, and we're just leaving a gap of 2 guys and just placing 1 in the middle. So yeah, it works out, apart from the bottom bit, which we can just place the bottom down there. So yeah, everything should work out, and as you guys can see, that is how it looks. So the next parts of the tutorial are going to be fairly simple, guys, because there's not much else to do apart from fill in this area here. So we're going to come back around, and this is the perimeter that the light gray wall should occupy. So just come all the way to the back here, take this all the way to the back here, and then this is where you should build up this wall, build up this wall as well, and then build up the sign wall, of course, the sign walls, like I said, and that will all be done on the next episode. And just make sure that this quartz wall is also built up as well, because this quartz wall should be built up as well, because that's what we're going to be working on in the next episode. So yeah, I can't even speak, but yeah, as you guys can see, we've done a lot, and you know, it's going to be fairly simple in the next episodes, because we're just going to be filling in walls and stuff like that. So yeah, the hard part is now over, guys. And the only sort of half decent hard thing is I'm going to be adding the underneath pillar so that the building could actually stand up, and then that is going to be that, guys. So hopefully you did enjoy the tutorial. If you did, don't forget to leave a like. If you don't forget to subscribe, guys. If you Drewsmc, if you are finding any difficulties, don't forget to leave a comment down in the comment section below. And until next time, it's going to be peace from me.